You're gonna lift our arms up. Make sure you're not drawing your shoulder blades upward. They're down and relaxed. And we're going to reach with one arm up and then the other. And one, lengthening that arm away from the shoulder blade. Then releasing it and reaching upward with the other arm. Make sure to keep your lower back neutral. You don't want to arch too much. We don't want to compress the spinal vertebrae. And reach up, release the tension in your neck. And then engage the sides. Imagine that your arm is growing all the way from the hips and you lengthening them away from your hips. Keeping your shoulders down, lengthening those arms toward the ceiling, keeping your pelvis stable, feeling the way your pubic bone gets pulled up to the lower ribs, the front ribs. Maintaining that sensation of pulling your arms out from the side of your pelvis, from your hips. And now we're going to add, as we reach, we're going to add our sliding motion of the pelvis. See where it feels comfortable to slide which way. It's usually when you reach up with one arm, you slide that side away, right? From that side. Sliding it to the side. And you can make it more smooth and fluid. And you can add some rotation of your rib cage. It's a nice, smooth dance. Your knees are soft. Try to release all the tension in your shoulders, in your neck. And add even more rotation if you wish. And last one. Awesome. And release. Roll your shoulders forward. And back. Great. Now we'll stretch our arms to the sides. We're going to keep our knees soft and rounding down towards your feet. The spine goes in a nice little stretching position, rounding down position. So tucking that tailbone under, expanding your lower back, pushing those shoulder blades upward toward the ceiling, and lengthening the arms out from your shoulder blades toward the floor. And then keeping your arms in front of you, uncurl one vertebra at a time, pressing your feet into the floor. Slowly, no rush. And your chin to come up last. Again, arms to the side, hinging at your hips, tucking your tailbone under, rounding that spine, your lower back, your mid back, reaching those arms down toward the floor, lengthening your upper back, chin to chest, and keeping your arms in front, pressing those feet into the floor. Slowly uncurl. One vertebra at a time. Again, to the sides. Slight hinge. Tucking the tailbone under. Feeling your lower back expanding. Inhale in between your shoulder blades and exhale and lower even more. Now right here, find your comfortable position. You might want to place your feet on the floor, your fingertips on the floor, holding on to your ankles. Or maybe there's a couch or a chair in front of you. You want to to place your hands right there, and we're going to slide our hips from one side to the other in a nice swaying motion. Your knees are soft, your toes are not clenching, so relaxed and spread wide, rocking from side to side. Your head is hanging down in a relaxed manner, releasing all the tension. Feeling a nice stretch at the back of your glutes, at the back of your back, at the back of your thighs. And slowly bring yourself to the center. Push those feet into the floor and again unroll one vertebra at a time without rush. Awesome. Now bringing your arms up again, we're going to bend to the side as keeping our knees soft, and bending your knees more a bit, and then going forward, pressing those feet into the floor, straightening your knees. And again, as you're moving forward, you're bending your knees slightly and reaching forward with your arms. And straighten, press those feet into the floor. Again, bend the knees, reach forward. Not with your shoulders. We're not bringing our shoulders to the ears. We're lengthening our arms away from the shoulder joint. And pressing those feet into the floor. And switch direction. Again, knees soft and straight. As you're moving forward in a circular motion, you're bending the knees. As you're coming to the other side, you're straightening the knees, coming back up. Again, and repeat slowly, no rush. Keep breathing, straightening those knees and reaching up with your hands. And forward, rounding your spine, tucking your tailbone under, and pressing those feet into the floor to straighten your knees. And last one. And great job. Coming back up, arms to the sides and lower, and circle your shoulders again, backward and forward. Now we'll get down on the mat on our tummies. Okay, right here. Okay, so the tops of your feet are on the floor and about hip width apart. Placing our forehead on the floor, your elbows are bent at 90 degrees. The palms of your hands are also on the floor. Wiggle gently from side to side to find your pubic bone and bring it into firm contact with the floor. If this hurts, you might want to place a pillow under your hips and your lower belly so that it feels comfortable in this position. Now, slightly pressing those feet into the floor so that your knees come off the floor a bit and legs become straight. And also don't forget to press that pubic into the floor. We're not lifting our chest too high, just bringing our forehead off the floor. Now we are going to keep our elbows on the floor and lift our forearms in a diagonal line like this. Make sure to keep your hands in line with your forearms so that you're not flexing or extending too much. They are aligned. And slowly down. 2 more, pressing the tops of the feet, the tops of your feet into the floor, lifting up, pubic bone in contact with the ground, and lower down. Again, slowly up. Your elbows are staying on the ground. and down. One more and staying right here. Keep breathing. Now we're lifting the elbows off the floor in this position and pulling them down towards your hips, lengthening your head out from your upper back. Bring it back to the starting position, elbows down, palms down, forehead down. Again, lift your forehead and your forearms and your elbows. Pull them to the hips and back, elbows down, palms down, forehead down. And repeat 3 more times, nice and smooth. Lifting up, pubic bone in contact with the floor. Pulling those elbows toward the hips, back, elbows down, palms down, and head down. And one more. Elbows come off, pulling, back, elbows down, and wrists are down along with the forehead. Release your knees, place them on the floor, and rock your hips from side to side. Don't think about the position of your feet, of your knees and thighs. It doesn't matter. Just feel good rocking motion of your pelvis. Keep breathing. Release the tension. Awesome. Now we'll place our hands on the floor, lift ourselves up, and push that mat away. Taking your hips back into a child's pose. Here again, rock from side to side with your pelvis. And staying in this position, we're going to bring our right hand on top of the left and push those hips even farther back. And now switch sides. So now your left hand on top of your right. Keep breathing. And we'll stay right here. Place your right elbow on the floor, or you might want to push the mat away with the right hand as your left arm is going to do a circular motion, rotating your rib cage, pushing those hips back, and pushing the mat forward with the right hand. And every time you lower your left hand, it goes right beside your right hand in a diagonal line. Lengthen that arm away. Push that mat away with the right hand. 2 more times. Last one. And place your hand down at your shoulder, at shoulder width. Now we're going to take the right hand on top of the left and we're reversing the movement. Now we are switching sides. We're pushing that mat away with the left hand. Your elbow is soft, and circling your right arm while rotating the rib cage out to the side and lengthening that arm away. Exhale. Let your belly sink in between your thighs. And choose your own range of motion. Exhale. And reach. Bringing that hand beside the front hand. 2 more. And last one. Great job. Now push the mat away with both hands. Spread your knees just a bit wider apart. so that your belly can sink in between them. Place your forehead on the floor and just relax for a moment. Your shoulder blades snuggle down your back. They're not reaching your ears. And breathe. One more breath in and out. And we'll pull that mat towards your body with your hands, tucking that tailbone under, rounding your spine, pushing the mat away and to the back with your knees, and coming into a kneeling position. We'll stay right here. We'll keep our arms down. Our knees are hip width distance apart. And we're going to press those feet into the floor. Maintain a straight line from your knees to your head. We are going to lean back and bring ourselves back to the starting position. One straight line. Imagine you pushing that mat forward with your knees. Feeling nice activation of your front thighs. A great exercise to do for those who have fat above their knee. Fat accumulation. Keep your core strong to maintain one straight line from your knees to your head. We are not changing the position of your lumbar curve. It stays in place. Go as far back as it feels comfortable. If you're comfortable doing this exercise, outstretch your arms in front of you and lower them down. And again, pushing that mat forward with your knees, coming back up. Great job. And 2 more times. Slowly. And last one. Great job. Now we'll stretch our front thighs by sitting down, spreading our shins to the side and slowly sitting down. If that doesn't feel comfortable, place your feet right under your bum and lean backwards, right? Or you can also use a yoga block, and you can sit on a yoga block and lean back as well. It's got to be a comfortable, nice stretch. We don't want to overextend the tissues because then they become more prone to injuries. Nice, feel comfortable, and coming back up. Great job. Now we're going to lie down on the floor on your back. Slowly roll down. And we'll do a baby pose. We'll lift one leg up, the other one, spread them apart, flex your toes, grab your heels with your hands on the inside of your foot, and staying right here, pressing those heels with your hands down toward the floor, keeping 90-degree angle at your knees. And if you want, you can rock from side to side while still gently pressing onto those heels. Come back to center. Bring your knees together. Now cross your right knee on top of your left. Bend your knees at 90-degree angle and grab your ankles and pull those shin bones towards your body. Feeling a nice stretch along the buttock of the leg that's in front. Your shoulder blades are down along your spine, pulling those shin bones towards your body. Don't forget to maintain a 90-degree angle at your knees. And slowly release. Cross the other leg in front and grab the ankles and pull them towards yourself. Check your shoulders. They're not lifting up. Breathe in and out. Breathing into that muscle that's being stretched. You're feeling it right here. The gluteal muscle. Your abductor muscles. And slowly release. Bring your knees to your belly. And pressing with your hands onto your knees, rock from side to side. Now let's see if you can give it a try. If you feel comfortable, I'll show you the rocking motion. We're going to bring our hands to the knees. So we're not bringing the knees close to our body but away, and we're going to press into those shins. Tuck our chin to the chest, rounding your spine, and we're going to start rocking motion while keeping those legs away from your body. They're not coming closer to your chest. The knees staying away. So same distance in between your knees and your body. And pressing into those hands with the tops of your shins. Your toes are relaxed. Nice massage for your spine. And last one. And staying right here. Turn to the side. Take a comfortable position, either on your heels or with your ankles crossed, whichever you want. I'm going to breathe it in, turn to the side and breathe it out. And in and breathe it out. One more time. And out. And in. Rotating with your ribcage to the side and out. Now we'll cross our hands, our arms, grab the outer sides of your thighs, and we're going to tuck tailbone under and round our spine, bringing your chin to your chest, and then while pressing the hands into your legs, uncurl and untuck your tailbone. Again, tucking it under, expanding the area in between your shoulder blades, pressing those hands into your legs and bringing that breastbone out, opening up the collarbone. And 2 more times. Tailbone under, slowly uncurl, tilting your pelvis forward and showing me your collarbone. And last one. Bringing it out. Awesome. Now take a neutral position We're going to cross our hands. Now palms together. We're going to bend to the side and forward to the other side. Circular motion while keeping your shoulder blades down. That's a very good stretch for your spine. Make sure you're not folding at your sides, but you're lengthening those sides. Even right here, as I'm coming to this side, my right side is nice and long. And coming back, last one, and we'll switch direction. Bringing it all the way up to the center. And if you want, you can switch arms, cross the other one. And again, your shoulders are down. We're not pulling them towards your ears. Your palms are firm against each other. And we want to draw a smooth circle without missing a point. Focus on lengthening your sides, both sides of your body, while keeping your shoulder blades down. Reaching forward. Your upper arms are firm against the sides of your head. And as you're coming back up, you're not arching your lower back, but keeping it neutral and lengthening upward with your breastbone toward the ceiling. And last one. And bring it back to the center. Nice uncurl, lower down. Now we'll flex our right hand and imagine you have to press something like a ball, a small ball, into the floor. And you want to tilt slightly your head away from that extended arm and reach up with your ear in a diagonal line while pushing the palm of your hand into the floor. And back up to center, switch sides. Again, flexing that wrist. Your fingers are straight and extended. And pressing the heel of your hand toward the floor. Extending through the string that's attached to the top of your ear. Nice. Now placing your hands onto the sides of your ribs. Make sure your shoulders are down. Inhale. And feel your ribs expand into the sides. As your diaphragm, dome-shaped diaphragm, moves down when you inhale, it expands your ribs. Then, as we exhale, it lifts up. So let's feel that motion. Inhale. Diaphragm expanding the bottom ribs. And exhale. Closing the ribs. Inhale. And let's take a longer exhale than an inhale. Inhale one more time. Shoulders down, neck relaxed. And exhale, long exhale, bringing your ribs toward the center. Great job. Now place your hands down. Give yourself a nice hug. You deserve it. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. If you missed any part of it, I'll be posting it, of course, on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram profile page. You will also be able to find the current workout. Yeah, I do erase them from my Instagram profile, but they always stay on my YouTube channel. Okay, thanks a lot. I hope you have a wonderful day.